Hey guys, it's Anri Ballsy here, and today we are going to be doing the first part of What If Naruto Was a Senju with Uchiha DNA. As you see in the thumbnail, he will have the Sharingan, and his arm will look grey because that is the arm of an Uchiha. So let's get into the video. Naruto is born into the Senju clan as the grandson of a concept character. Yes, and this also means that Tsunade and Naruto are basically in the same generation of Senju. But that doesn't mean that they can't have a very Hokage. The third Hokage is actually the son of Tobirama Jr., and he died in a battle against the Uchiha clan. Naruto is left alone and he is actually 2 days younger than normal, meaning that he has no Nine Tails, but he has some chakra inside of him, making him a pseudo Jinchuriki. Instead of him having 4 times more chakra than Kakashi Hatake, he only has a bit over 2 times. Naruto is trained, but he only lives with his grandfather Tobirama, his only living one at the moment, and he regularly meets Auntie Tsunade. Actually, they are part of the same generation of the Senju clan. Taught his first real jutsu, the multi-shadow clone jutsu. Naruto is at the top of his class after learning this jutsu, and he is far above Sasuke now at this point. And Naruto doesn't take too much of it though, because he doesn't really like Sasuke either. As Naruto returns home, Tobirama sits him in the lounge. "I think it's time to tell you about your father, Naruto." "Okay." Naruto says, "Your father, Tobirama Jr., was the third Hokage of this land, the last of the Senju Hokage Trinity, and he was the fastest, even faster than Minato. Nobody liked him since he wasn't of direct descent of the first 2 Senju Hokage. His jutsu arsenal and IQ were extremely high, and this made him a shinobi to think twice about meeting in battle. By the time your father was 9, he was a Chunin alone, with his team following him years later. His Jonin status was given to him at about 17, late for his skill level at the time. He then quickly became one of the fastest shinobi and gained respect over the village and the whole land of fire. He was then nominated for Hokage, and soon after this, at the age of 24, he became the Hokage. Nobody wanted him to be Hokage since that was supposed to be for the direct descent and not for the first cousins. He was eventually ambushed by the Uchiha clan and the Nine Tails, and this ended up in his death. And he managed to hide you from any of the Uchiha so you could carry on his Senju bloodline. He was buried under his house many years ago, so no one can live in his house except for our family. He really was the strongest shinobi in the Hidden Leaf Village." Naruto is actually very happy now after this, since his father was actually Hokage and also one of the strongest in the world. Naruto is returning from the academy a few days after this, and Sasuke has had enough of his talent. Sasuke shouts to Naruto, "I will be the first Uchiha to be Hokage!" Sasuke throws a kunai at Naruto and he dodges the attack easily. Sasuke's eye twitches twice with irritation, seeing that he dodges this attack so easily. Naruto says, "What are you doing?" Sasuke shouts, "Do not talk to me!" Sasuke runs to Naruto and punches him. Naruto easily dodges this and flips away, then makes his offensive stance. Naruto runs and kicks Sasuke's kunai out of his hand, then grabs his hand. Sasuke is infuriated and just goes ballistic. He goes and cuts Naruto's arm straight off with his sharpened chakra blade. Naruto screams as blood drips from his arm, then he looks up and uses his earth property for the first time in his whole life. He gets a big rock from the side of him, then he throws it at Sasuke, and it breaks. Sasuke falls to the ground with blood on him, and now they are both severely injured. Naruto jumps at Sasuke, and Sasuke jumps at Naruto. Their fists hit each other in the face, and that sends them both far back. Naruto hits the concrete and can barely stand from the amount of pain in his head. He stands luckily and runs to Sasuke while screaming. Sasuke almost gets punched again when a mysterious person flying. Tobirama sees a dead arm on the ground and his face instantly changes from an angry one to a shocked one. Naruto stands from this and he sees that his arm is gone. Tobirama grabs Naruto and says to Sasuke, "Do this again and there'll be serious trouble." Sasuke shouts, "I don't care! I don't care!" His Sharingan awakens and he feels rage like he never has before. Naruto returns to the house where he lives and Tobirama says, It's about the time, Naruto. Come with me. Naruto doesn't know what's going to happen, and he follows Toriyama to the secret room he told Naruto to never enter. Naruto, since it has been in this footage for years, the Sharingan has decided to go back to inactivation, meaning you now have to activate it yourself. And for that arm, Naruto, here is Uchiha mutation DNA I created. Naruto grabs the syringe and injects himself into the shoulder with no arm, and an arm appears out of nowhere after quite a bit. He has the eye transplant for the Sharingan, and he's never going to forget that pain, but now he is an enormously powerful shinobi, with his chakra storage increasing by 75. If he can actually have the Sharingan or not, but he will for this video because he will have Uchiha DNA. Naruto grows up to be much stronger with both Senju and Uchiha DNA, and his skill is that of an experienced genin in the academy much before the exam to become a genin. Naruto ends up getting into the genin exam and easily passes this exam. Naruto gets assigned to Team 7 as usual, and he returns home celebrating his success with his grandfather. Naruto gets his first set of real ninja tools and a uniform adapted from the Uzumaki clan. This is why his uniform will still be the same, but the only difference is that the colour will be cyan. Naruto manages to get his first lesson from his old man, and he says, "Luckily, Naruto, I will be part of Team 7 as leader, being my last thing I do before my inevitable retirement. So take fire out and shoots it at the doll, then wraps it around the doll." Toriyama says, "Naruto, your chakra property is Earth." Okay then, that's ordinary for Senju. Naruto is told to send this chakra to the doll. He does so from the wire and uses his property to attract the earth in the ground. The earth goes up with the earth that he has created, and he pulls the two earth properties together, and then it breaks and turns to dust. Explosion, lava and world release are the prime features for Naruto in this What If. Naruto, you will learn how to use this earth element to be spotless and require no effort. Then after, I will teach you lightning and earth release to control gravity at your prime. But before that, lava release should be easier for you. Naruto finishes the training and he arrives at the first training to Team 7. Okay guys, welcome to Team 7. My name is Toriyama and I will be your team leader, Rama Jr., the third Hokage. Sakura opens her mouth, looking shocked, and Naruto smiles because he's heard all of it before. He performs a bell test because he also believes it's really effective, and now Naruto knows what to do. Sasuke sees Naruto's great arm. Sasuke gets a little irritated, but he thinks nothing of it really. Naruto whispers, "Hey everyone," he says. "Okay then, Sakura, you have to help me, so take this wire and just try to get his legs, please, and I'll go on the offensive." Naruto lends Sakura rolls of wire, and Sakura ties kunai to the end of it. Naruto praises her, and Sakura actually doesn't hate Naruto that much, because in this series he doesn't have the Nine Tails, and he isn't really annoying. Just a disclaimer, Senju clan members all have different hair, so Naruto's can be whatever, and even Hashirama and Tobirama have literal opposite hair colours, with Hashirama's being really dark, while Tobirama's being literal white. Naruto jumps at Toriyama from behind and tries to kick him, but he easily dodges, and Naruto gets blown back by the incoming fireball jutsu. Naruto looks at Sasuke, finally trying to help, and Naruto now has more help. Sakura runs in and tries to punch Toriyama, but is easily shut down and falls down to the ground. Naruto creates 100 clones and sends them to Toriyama to attack and try. It doesn't break on impact, but Toriyama actually catches it and breaks it by closing in his hand. Naruto comes from surprise and punches him back. Toriyama has been hit for the first time, and Sakura jumps in, sending her wire spiraling around his legs. Sakura lands and holds the wire tight, and Sasuke punches him in the stomach. Naruto runs with the kunai and stabs Toriyama, but he just sticks it in a wood block. Toriyama appears behind him and everyone is surprised. He waves and Sasuke uses his fireball jutsu and it completely covers Toriyama. Naruto is on the floor being as flat as he can and slowly crawling behind to get out of the way. But Toriyama dodges, but then two clones come from the side of Toriyama and grabs his arms. Naruto grabs a bell and jumps away, finishing his part of the mission. The clones disband and Sasuke looks extremely agitated. He runs and uses his Sharingan to copy the multi-shadow clone jutsu, but this is a lethal mistake. Sasuke falls to the ground and can barely move. The clones disband and he falls unconscious, wary of his chakra. The bell test is finished with Sakura using her surprise to take a bell, and Sasuke is the only one who fails out of spite. Sasuke is put in a hospital after overusing the fireball jutsu and using too many clones. His body is Senju Hokage.